think that's what Big Hurt from Fresh Out calls them. Busting cheeks. I ain't got too many busting cheek stories, but I do have one. Let's get into this video. Hey, what's up guys? My name's JC. I am Raw and Strong. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss nothing. If you're part of my crew, mi familia, mi raza, mi pandilla, Chicago's finest, súbanse a la suburban. Let's get this video on the road. What's up guys? Hey, we're back. Thank you for coming back. Happy Monday. You know what it is. I share my stories with a positive note, the good, the bad, the ugly. I keep it real 100%, and I just tell it how it is, you know. And I'm gonna leave some names out on this one because I'm pretty sure that the CEO is still working at the prison, but I was doing time in a Arizona prison, and I was working in the kitchen, and the CEO had the hots for me. And you know, when you're doing time and other inmates have been there a little bit longer than you, there's this jealousy and this like hate. I mean, let's call it what it is. It's just hate. You know, they be hating on you hard, and motherfuckers will drop a kite on you because just to get you out, you know, the kitchen and everything. And I already know how it is, so when I got there, I'm the new kid on the block. I don't have that much time to do. You know, I just got the job because obviously when you work in the kitchen, you get to eat more. You get to, you know, get your hands on more protein and shit like that. So that's the main reason why I would always get a job in the kitchen. So, you know, I get there, I'm working breakfast, one of the best, you know, times to work because you go in early. I think they wake you up about 3. You go in and you're out by, you know, before lunchtime. So I'm working and I noticed right away, you know, let's just call her Miss Lopez. You know, I noticed right away how she would constantly stare at me, and I would dodge her left and right. I would just be like, she would be at one end, I would be on the other side. And there was these 2 dudes that were like the main cooks that were always all over her. Always, like, as soon as she came in, Miss Lopez, all over her, you know. And I would dodge her. And one day, she pretty much caught me in the kitchen and everybody was there. So she started asking me about, you know, motorcycles, if I was a Rough Rider, why was I there, but just making conversation, you know. So she's kind of put me on the spot, so everybody's listening. So you gotta understand that a lot of dudes, you know, that been doing time for a long time, they feel like now you're stealing their shine. Now you're stepping on their toes pretty much. And I know how to drive around these dudes, so you know, I kept it short and I was like, boom, boom, that's it. I left the kitchen, and it actually became harder and harder from that day on to kind of dodge her, because some of the other guards had already talked to her and had told her, yeah, you know, we seen some of his pictures on his, they give you this board that you put next to your bed and you put all your pictures on there. So I had all the pictures, you know, with the Rough Riders, DMX, and just stuff that I had up there to kind of like, you know, you put pictures up to kind of brighten your day up, you know, and not think too much of doing time being in there. So, you know, the guards had seen it and everything. So they were talking, some of the guards rode bikes. So they were talking about it. Word had got back to her, so she kept on like trying to hit me up and like, you're getting out soon, what are you gonna do? And I just kept on trying to dodge her, and it kept getting harder and harder, to the point where I actually started paying one of the COs to like give me sick days. I wasn't paying him directly. Like I was paying one of the inmates to cover for me, and he was going in because they run a account in the kitchen. So I was paying one of my boys to go in and work for me, and I would miss the days. It got to the point where I couldn't do it no more, so I had to go into work. So one time in band camp, I went in that morning, and right away, as soon as I came in, she was like, "Oh, Manza, help me take out the milk for breakfast." And they keep all the milk in these cages, you know, so inmates can't get to them. And I was like, oh shit. So we go into the fridge, right? She unlocks the cage and she's like, get those crates right there. So I go in, I grab them, right? As soon as I'm in there, she like walks in there. I want to say even like bum rush because she came in fast. I was like not trying to even spend more than 1 second in there. She comes in fast and picks up one of the crates but rubs her ass against me. So I jump back and she moves it, right? And she keeps on telling she keeps on telling me, she's like, "Why are you being all paranoid?" And I was like, "Look, I don't want no problems." Because you don't understand. These motherfuckers be hating on you so bad that if they drop a kite on you, even though if you're not doing shit, they take you to the hole and put you under investigation. You stay in the fucking hole. You know what I mean? Like, the inmate's always the one that gets the worst end of the stick. It ain't the staff. No, it's always you. It's always the inmate that gets the worst end of the stick. And I wasn't trying to play that shit. I was going home already. I was on my way fucking home. So I wasn't playing that shit. Plus, she was like a 5. She just thought she was a 10 because she was in there. And all these motherfuckers would give her a 10. She was like 4'1". You know what I mean? Like, I get it. You've been locked up for a while. You want, you know, woman attention or whatever. But, man, I got imagination that... I've always had imagination. I don't even need magazines half the time. She did it that day. Then the next day, she's like, "Help me get the milk out." And I was like, "You can't find somebody else?" She was like, "You want me to write you up?" And I was like, "Fuck." I was like, "All right." So we go into the cage. She gets me in the cage. And she's like, "Yeah, I've been wanting to get you." And I was like, "Yo, this ain't gonna happen. I ain't doing nothing." And she's like, "Why? Why are you being like scared little bitch?" I was like, "You know why? Because I am a scared little bitch and I don't want to do this. I want to go home in 30 days and that's it, point blank." Well, believe it or not, this bitch wrote me up. Yep. From that day on, if I wasn't on time or stayed until the end, if I didn't do everything to the book and to the T, I would get in trouble. So those last 30 days were like fucking hell for me. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. You gotta choose and pick your battles just like everything in life. And you have to learn from everything because at the end of the day, when you think with that little head down there, you get into a lot of trouble. And trust me, sometimes you can't come back. But I don't know shit. I just have a PhD in fuckerism. My name's JC. I am wrong and strong. Hey, don't judge nobody. Stay in your lane. Live savage. And remember, you only have one life to live, homie. Live it out here where you don't have to worry about shit like that. Stay sober, stay out of gangs, and just fucking work hard, train hard, eat good. You know what I mean. Just be wrong and strong, motherfuckers. I'll catch you guys on the rebound.